So parents, hopefully you had some time to pray before jumping into this session on God and had some time to really go to the Lord and ask the Holy Spirit to help you have this conversation with your kids. And if your kids are with you right now, we hope you had some time to pray for mom and dad too, because they need it just like you do. So Pastor Tanner, God, that's the first question or the first thing we're talking about here. How do I talk to my kids about God? Elementary school, middle school, high school? How do I have this conversation?
Yeah, and the reason we start with this, if you don't understand who God is, well, the rest of it doesn't make sense. So let's just review our 4 words is God, sin, Jesus, me. So God, we really want to focus in on 2 characteristics. Is one, God the creator, and how God created everything. And we can have discussions with our kid about this. When you see a beautiful tree or flowers, or we're out in Arizona, go to the Grand Canyon and talk about how God made all of this beauty. And it's all through Him. And what are your kids' favorite parts of creation? What are their favorite animals, flowers, sky, clouds? Like, what do they just love looking at? That's the beauty of God. But now, more important than God created the earth, He also created us. And here's super cool. It says, let us make man in our own image, male and female, He created them. So boys and girls, they're created in God's image. How cool is it that we are made in the image of God? Talk to your kids of the importance of that and how amazing that is. But even more important than those 2 things is God is creator. God created us to have a relationship with Him. So God the creator and God the relator. Adam and Eve, our first 2 humans, they were in the garden with God, and they walked with Him, and they talked with Him, and they were made to have this relationship with God. So that's what we want to focus in on our discussions here. There's a Bible verse that's found in John 1, verses 1 through 4, and then our discussion questions are going to be around those 2 things: God the creator, God the relator, and then transitioning into our next one. Unfortunately, that perfect relationship that we were made for didn't stay that way.
So parents, as you jump into these questions with your kids, one of the things, again, I love is, as I've gone through with my kids, is we can talk about how God made mommy important and daddy, or parents or family or other relatives or friends or teachers or coworkers or even those folks who aren't that nice. Well, God made them too and loves them too. And so as you jump in this time together, hopefully with your kids, walk through these questions together. We'll be praying for you, and we're going to come back in our next module when you're done to talk about sin. All right.